Okay. Elevations to everyone collective. We are back for another live read. Thank you for everybody for tuning in and tapping in. For all my returning watchers, viewers, and subscribers. For all the likes, the shares, the donations, the supers, the chats, the gifts, the everything. For the inquiries um and the personal readings, I ask that y'all continue to do so as I continue to work on that creative endeavor and many more. Thank you for everybody that supports me, the calls, the messages, what it is that I hope we all stand for, which is divine guidance, ascension, healing, and evolution for us all. I'm feeling real echoey right now, like echo, echo. Anyways, don't mind me, collective. Y'all know how I do. Let's get into another intuitive read. At this time, I like to call on the Deva of my highest good, Ashe. And that is all the nature spirits, the fairies, the woodland creatures, all those of my highest good, Ashe. Protect me from all evil and negative spirits. Protect me from all energy work, manipulation, any projection magic that is thrown towards me. If any type of obstacle or blockage magic or root work or any type of energy manipulation is sent towards my way, please take that energy and allow it to be transmuted into a higher vibrational energy for my greater good, to manifest what it is that I need, or to remove blockages and obstacles from my desired dreams, path, goals, and other creative endeavors, so that I can be of more service to the collective, to myself, and to the divine first and foremost. Ashe, and all praises go to the divine mother, mother divine, as well as the most high God source. Ashe and elevations to all divine beings in the collective. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. I got to get back in the gist of my readings, bro. We used to doing like 4 or 5 a day. Like, your girl feel like I'm slacking on my Mac then. Okay, I'm not a Mac, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. So I don't want to use that. I'm kind of just like, I don't know. I was guided to take out my divine wisdom deck here. That's my index cards with divine words on there. Hold on. Because, child, y'all know I'm not technically savvy. I may have to get me a little producer here. Better butter. As you come into the live chat, be sure to hit that like button. And remember, collective. See, that's too dark. Child, it's like, what are we doing? It's like, get it together, Shay. Be respectful in the chat, okay? It's not really that hard to be respectful. It's like, respect is given where respect is due. So please be respectful. Hopefully my mod is in the chat. But if not, I allow for the divine to block any negative energies that would like to be in the chat on the BS. I really don't have time. Somebody may need to use saffron. Saffron is really good for stress relief. And it's also good for any woman going through menopause. I've been picking up on menopause, premenopausal energy. I'm not a doctor and I can't really diagnose you, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Menopause is a lie. Okay. I'm picking up on Ruth at this time. Ruth. I picked up on Ruth before. And it was talking about division of lands, proportions of her husband, deceased husbands, properties, lands. Okay. Egypt is significant. Okay. You have more links to Egypt, Kemet, than you know. Okay. Montezuma can be significant. Montauk can be significant. Tripoli can be significant. Something here is about a destination. There used to be a show. I forget. This bald guy. He also has a show where he doubled as like a food critic and stuff like that around the world. But it's a resignation destination. What is it? Something destination. I can't remember. I think his name is Adam something. I used to watch a lot, y'all. I used to watch a lot of shows, child. I used to watch Dirty Jobs, so that should tell you a lot about me. If anybody remembers that show, this is well before HGTV was a thing here, you know. For some of you, you may be an Egyptian judge or god or goddess here from Egypt. You may be bringing in divine judgment here from a time in Egypt. Lemurians are significant. So Lemurians are known as being highly psychic and intuitive here. They can tap into any and all frequencies. They are very good at mind reading, okay? Very similar to Arcturians, very similar to Arcturians, okay? Their knowledge would have been brought down here to the physical earth, and to Atlantis. But, if I may be honest with you, Atlantis was really not on this realm. It was a land that broke apart from other lands here, and hence the sinking because of continental drift. And, we have the mechanism. We've talked about the mechanism, y'all. So I definitely want to draw a rendition of the mechanism so I can show y'all better about how the land and continental drifts work, the tectonic plates, how they work, and why we have lands that are always sinking into the ocean and some that are coming back up. What we are going through is like this. There is a word for it. I found it somewhere on Pinterest. I'm always on Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Okay, but there is an actual description of it. Okay. And as this mechanism, this clock-like mechanism continues to rotate, it rotates, it shifts plates. Literally, a plate or a land is placed on top of another. Hence why archaeologists go digging for, dinosaur bones and stuff, and they tell you that there are different layers of sediments that indicate different periods of years, the crustacean period, the prehistoric period, pre-dynastic period, stuff like that. That's because those are literally realms sitting on top of each other. But hey, don't let me be the one to tell you that, we'll get into that in later days. I think I'm gonna start making those discussions more for my members side, because I've been slacking on my members because how they don't get the best gist of the messages. Anyways, there are more links than to Egypt here. A judge is significant. Okay, you could be a judge that is linked to Egyptian or has Egyptian or Kemetic ties. Why am I picking up on Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle? Who's watching that? Is it just me? Am I the only cute dweeb? I know I'm not. I know I'm not. And that's funny because M. Night Shyamalan, so wherever he is from, which is not Egypt, I don't believe, but he's somewhere over there in the Indias or something, where he may be from. Tahuti is significant. Tahuti. That is a prehistoric name, or more pre-Kemetic name of Isis or Ma'at. All these gods and goddesses, there are 12 archetypes, Sir. Yes. It's definitely time to get off that phone. You need to honor. There is some type of judge contract that you may need to honor. Okay, it says honor the contract. There are more links than when it comes to a contract, maybe dating back to Egypt. Okay, and as I stated, Tahuti is significant. Tahuti would be the pre-dynastic name. Pre-Sumerian name, possibly pre-Sumerian name of Ma'at, Isis. Okay. And again, there are 12 archetypes. So the number 12 is significant. The number 3 is significant. Gibraltar, yet again, Gibraltar. Old Gibraltar though. I need a map. I have an old map somewhere here. This is before the UN rendition of the maps. This would be the map that depicts when the Bering Strait existed. Bro, my right eye is twitching. That was strange. Something about honoring a contract to make peace with the past. And releasing toxic attachments. It's there again. It was there with honor a contract. Clear entangled karma. You have some type of karmic debt, or somebody has some type of karmic debt here that is connected to a contract. For one contract to be made new, or a new one to be entered into for you, you still need to clear some karmic debt, okay? For whoever you are, you may have Egyptian ties or to Egyptian bloodlines, pharaohs, whatever the case may be. And there may be some type of contract here that has yet to be fulfilled, okay? Maybe you need to call judgment on that on the karma of that contract, or call for karma to be rendered on said contract here. Because it could be a situation where somebody is constantly trying to link you to or keep you connected to some type of karmic trauma bonds, some type of karmic bonds that connect you to some old, contract here that is keeping you from closing out a cycle in that contract, fulfilling the terms of that contract. So you get a new contract in this lifetime. Some of you, a lot of people are still, not a lot, quite a bit of people are still bound to old contracts. I'm talking about lifetimes ago. Choose with love this time, okay? And heal emotional trauma. Jade is significant. Jade. Emerald as well. I'm picking up on green stones, crystals. Rubies or blood diamonds are significant. Honor the contract. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. I got a question. I wonder how many, and this is not, if you know that this doesn't resonate with you and I'm not talking to you, don't take offense when I say this. How many people really watch these lives and listen to the messages and actually go out there and do the fucking work? I'm just wondering. I'm just like, do people really take like heed to this stuff and really take this stuff? I mean, not for face value, but even consider the fact that these things are actually something real and things that need to be done. And that there are people like me that are messengers that give out the messages here, because the world, it consists of the state that it's in right now. It is in the state for one reason, is because of all old karmic contracts of people who have reincarnated into this life cycle, into this plane at this particular time right now. And they have not fulfilled karmic contracts, and they continue to make more karmic ties. And I just wonder how many people actually take these messages and they actually go out there and they do the work. They do some soul searching. They go through the dark night of the soul, because it's kind of just like, I really don't feel it happening in this energy for whoever this is, whoever this message is for. And, I'm going to give it to people straight. No chaser, okay? Because I expect for people to give it to me no less than that. I'm just wondering, like, how I feel in this energy. I feel like somebody has this I don't give a F attitude. Like, they don't care that they keep connecting or making more karmic ties and bonds and stuff like that. They don't care that they haven't completed the contents of a soul contract to close it out completely. And it could just simply be that this person has found out in this lifetime that they've already did the same thing that they did in a past lifetime, and however they are stuck or binded to a contract here where maybe the other people or the other people, whoever else is involved in this contract, they have already fulfilled the terms of a contract, but somebody so selfishly is constantly creating karmic ties and bonds and toxic bonds and more karma and piling it onto this contract. So almost like to keep people captive, the other people captive that have did their part. Because there's something about, there are some contracts where every component or every person, everyone that is a part of this contract, they must fulfill the contract in order for all to be released from it. Is it unfair? Yes, it's unfair. Okay. And this could be why you are being called to call judgment on said contract. Okay. Because that's the energy that I pick up on. Make peace with the past. I feel like whoever you are, you have made peace with the past. I could be talking to a group of people. I'm going to be honest. I could be talking to a group of people here who in this lifetime, you guys were guided by the same dark warlock magician type of energy, practitioner, whatever this person wants to call themselves, occultist. You were guided by the same person. You fell into the same trap of this person. However, you awaken to what role you played in this contract, how this person was keeping you bound, how they were controlling you, how they were running and ruling your life. Some of you have did the work. I feel a lot of you decided, oh, I don't want to be reborn, and I damn sure don't want to go into purgatory. I damn sure don't want to have to face the wrath of the Most High, the Divine Mother, or any divine being for that matter. I actually want to do the healing and see what the other side is like. However, you have one particular person who was only powerful with the groups of you, with the lot of you, okay? And whoever this person is, because you all participated in this contract, which is a fulfillment or a reincarnation, or it is a continuation of an old past life contract. This person knew this from the jump when this person initiated you into or decided to ask you all for help, or I don't know, convince, deceive, manipulate, control, dominate over you, whatever the case may be. This person was only powerful with your energy. And this person has done the same thing in this lifetime. And now that a lot of you have gotten, you know, you done got on with the get on, however you want to call that. Like this person, they want to keep dominance over you. So this person is constantly doing stuff because like, it's something about everyone has to fulfill the terms of this contract, or there has to be a majority vote to call judgment on this contract, to release your powers entirely, release whatever bindings that this person may have on you from this contract and from this person. That way they will get the gist of trying to keep you all bound to this contract. That's the message. Make peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite, child, because you know I'll be mad if I be doing all this talking. We know I can talk. Make peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapter. See what I mean? Peace begins with acceptance. This, maybe a lot of you have accepted it. Whoever you are that work with this person, I don't like this person's energy. This person is a strangely lonely being holding on way too tight. And child, ghosts of the past, come on now. I shuffled these, never even looked at them. Dragonfly mermaid, you've attracted wonderful news. See, because some of you have done what needs to be done. And this part, yeah, you've attracted wonderful news that, yeah, working too hard. The wonderful news is that you've worked too hard, or that's wonderful news for this person, that all of you have done all this work. And I'm telling you, like a group of people have been heavily manipulated by somebody. Heavily manipulated by somebody, where this person may have been like, oh, forget love. Don't choose love. Love means nothing. And maybe in older times and in ancient times, you know, ancestral times, love didn't mean as much because, again, we were in a declination anyways. We were going into a declination. We were going into the dark ages. This is the dark ages, okay? So, you know, like maybe love didn't mean anything. People were trying to get their money up and make sure that they had their inheritances and everything set up for their next descendants to come. But then you have people that came in and stole all that stuff, you know? And so even then, when we were, as we are going into times coming out of the dark times, the dark ages, and going on an inclination now, an incline and on a quantum scale, not always stress this because we are going through leaks now. This is not just going to be our typical, it's going to be leaks. Okay. So with that being said, like, there were people, this could be the person, a part of the groups of people that came along that stole the things that were set up for the descendants here in order for you to have what you need. So this time you can choose love because all the money and the inheritance and the wealth would already be there. And it's like this was purposefully done and orchestrated here. And I feel like a lot of people, a group of people that I'm talking to, you're aware of this now. You're aware that whatever has went on with your bloodlines, your family, even the people that you helped to attack, that it was all set up by whoever this person is. And the fact that I keep talking to this card like I'm talking to the person, this person wants to leave unscathed. This person don't give a damn. They simply don't give a damn. You know why? Because this person has already signed a deal with death. They've already made a pact, not with the devil, but with death. See the difference? Purgatory like death. The in-between like death. The sunken place like death. This person already knows where they are going. They've already signed and sealed their fate in this lifetime. See, I feel like that this person may have gotten their hands on the contents of this contract first and foremost before anybody in this group. And then they manipulated the situation because somebody maybe tried to use what they found in this contract to try and manipulate or do things in their life, use magic in such a way in their life to manifest all the good things, all the rewards that were a part of this group-like contract for themselves. And somebody sealed somebody sealed their fate. I don't even know how else to say it. So somebody decided that they were going to go ahead and they were going to get along with the other people that are part of the contents of this contract, the other, I don't know what you call it, participants of this contract. And they were going to manipulate you and use your energies and stuff because they already knew where they were going. They don't give a damn where you're going. They don't give a damn about you fulfilling terms of this contract, ever being free, freeing your bloodlines, freeing your souls. I always had a problem with people that are leaders, okay? Any type of spiritual leader, gurus, any fucking thing, because if these people aren't warranting you or advising you at the very least to take what it is that you have earned and release your ancestors. See, that's a big problem. A lot of people's ancestors been coming to me, and during times of high events, these celebrations, these Gregorian holidays where they're very ritualistic here, we're supposed to take the high energy of those times, and everybody does not have to get along with this, but this is just suggestions. We're supposed to take the high energy in those times and those vibrational portals, and we're supposed to give back, pay that shit back to our ancestors and release them from captivity for those of them that have been sacrificed and forced into captivity through contracts of dominance, through malicious contracts, through contracts and acquiescence, forced contracts, stuff like that. A lot of ancestors have been placed into spiritual captivity, okay? And we don't use these high vibing times, any of our successes, to pay it back for them. Paying homage is not just enough. Anybody stopped and thought, oh, I release all my ancestors that I can at this time, who the divine allows me to release from spiritual jail, spiritual prison, spiritual captivity, and I allow them to transition in a proper manner so that they can reincarnate or they can be of service to me on the other side. Boom, now you got a bigger army. Sorry, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. That's some of y'all ancestors, bro. Because I have even done this, and again, this is not a matter of who does it best or forget all that dumb shit, bro. I even do this on a regular basis. I take my energy. I take any type of, not any type of, but I take successes that I have, and I do spiritual prayers, a lot of meditation, a lot of spiritual healing and cleaning and stuff. And then I release other people's ancestors. I've done it before. I've recorded it and I made it be known. Matter of fact, it was last year when that plantation house, that big plantation house, I think it was antebellum, I don't really know, but it burned down. Remember? And that was around Juneteenth, 4th of July, something like that. I did a ritualistic release for other people's ancestors who didn't have a thought that all this money, all this stuff that that people are gaining and stuff. And I don't want to sound condescending, but I can't. It's the channeling, bro. Like all that, everything that your ancestors paved the way for. And a lot of people haven't thought that some ancestors don't. They are locked up in captivity. They've been held captive by some weird ass warlock and stuff that tricked them out of their spirit or their soul or their spiritual contract or enslaved them in other lifetimes and stuff. They can't even come out of fucking jail or out of captivity to eat the shit that you pay homage to them for or with. I just, create your karma. Unbinding chains. It don't be me. I'm not upset, y'all. It's passions are high, not with me, but some of y'all ancestors might be hella pissed off at y'all, or they're pissed off at this person. Because like I said, for a group of people, and I'm talking to a group of people right now, a lot of y'all like done bagged off and said, hell nah. Okay? Y'all realize this person was leading y'all to the slaughterhouse the whole time. It's like a cyclops leading the blind. You know what I mean? And not to call y'all blind, y'all could be the one-eyed men, and this person could be the fucking blind man. You know what I mean? And this is like a person that drew eyes on themselves. They very animated. Eyes are significant. Animate could be significant. But somebody is very animated. They drew animated eyes and let you think that they were the two-eyed man for all the one-eyed cyclops, and they were leading you down the right path. Only for you to come to realize that they had you attacking people and doing all these wrong things, everything that your ancestors go against, everything that your ancestors, they palm facing, you know what I mean? And somebody don't give a damn. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Somebody could be a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Capricorn. Somebody can be an Aries or a Pisces. Take this stuff as it resonates here. That could be any of your signs. That could be this person's sign. That could be your ancestral signs, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus as well as your Chiron. I don't know. And then again, y'all know I'm learning about stellium. So anyways, clear your karma. Okay, we're still good to go. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. And I want you to see this man standing behind this person as they're writing. Some of y'all been puppeted. This person is a whole puppet master, wannabe puppet master. That's because this person, you got to realize also that a person who realizes that they are fated for destitute. Somebody has reached their final destination in this lifetime. Whoever this person is, okay? Somebody's name could be Cleo or something like that. Somebody's name could be Clive, Clive. Clothes are significant. And I've been picking up on horses lately. Polo could be significant. Horse track races could be significant here. Somebody's name could be Dale, Dale, okay? Something here about the pendulum swing. If you know occult knowledge, go check out the law of the pendulum swing. Something is coming back around full force, and I don't feel like it's good. And I feel like whoever the group of people you are that I'm talking to, y'all may need to, it's not duck and cover, but you need to get your spiritual practices up, your guards up, your protective shields up and everything. And, whether or not I'm not supposed to be giving you this message, if you did a bad thing, it's like, hey, karma won't miss you. So I'm really not worried about it. But there's something here like a wrecking ball, but like a pendulum swing. Like y'all need to get your guards up here because some type of something that was done maybe against your will. Maybe y'all didn't know what you were really, truly, deeply participating in. But this person damn sure know what y'all were participating in. And something is coming back. I'm talking about full force. Imagine a pendulum swing starting from here. You pull it here. You let it go. It unswung all the way over here. Now that inertia has kicked in, gravity, momentum, whatever you want to call it, that shit is coming back fucking full throttle. And I feel like it's a wrecking ball. And it's not a good one. Confirmation for the second time, okay? Child. And listen, unbinding chains here. And I'm not looking at the live chat. I will take a stop so I can look at it because I want to make sure that we don't have any scam skeezers or any weirdos or disrespectful people in the live chat, because I keep telling people be respectful, but I think people really like to see that side of me because they're gonna rage bait me. You won't get no energy, and if you get some energy, I promise you, it will not be the energy that you want. I would advise people to stay out of my energy. I'm telling you, that shit is riddled with death. And if you don't believe me, I'll just I beg people to keep on trying. There's no you little engine that could until you can't chug no more. So keep trying to play in my energy. I'm telling you right now. Listen. I don't give no mercy because I'm kind enough to be transparent with everyone and be open to give out my energy or allow people into my energy while I give these reads. To think that you're going to attach some energy, well, I'll throw a little fucking bomb magic, do a jar spell, child. To each its own, okay? Unbind inner chains. Your soul is ready to be free. Let go of self-imposed limitations and step into your power. See, this person was only powerful with y'all power. Y'all were literally the force, the protective shield that was protecting this person from being smacked. I'm talking about, I don't know what this is coming like this. Okay? Y'all know those things that go like this in ancient times, those ancient, you'll see them in the Indiana Jones type of movies. Indiana Jones could be significant. 007 could be significant as well. Okay? James Bond. But the sword thingies, they go like this, and as they go further apart, they take longer. But then as they come in, it's like that. It's like that. I don't know if there's double pendulum swings here. This person is a fucking jerk. Yep, and we got choose what love is at the bottom of the deck again. You got to take it out. Love is the most powerful force. Maybe whatever this is a love pendulum swing. Maybe the time is coming back. Okay. So a double pendulum swing. I don't know how to explain this to people. I feel like whoever y'all are, y'all know occult magic, y'all know all that good jazz. So I feel like y'all would know what I'm talking about. If somebody, typically people will think that there's one pendulum. There's no reason why there can't be two, as there's a light and a dark, right? There's no reason why there can't be two pendulums. So if somebody swung pendulums in the opposite direction here to force or drive apart you from your light side and your dark side. That's the way I know how to explain it, right? Let's say that both are coming back together. This is you and your shadow and your light, okay? You are merging back with your shadow and the light so they can work together, okay? Group of people I'm talking to. One of these pendulums is coming back full-fledged because this is your portal. It's a portal for you to do it with love this time, for you to choose love this time. And love could be anything. It's just choosing love over anything else you've ever chose that you put over love before. Okay? On the other side, embrace your shadow. This other thing is whatever dirty deeds that y'all participated in or this person had you unbeknownst to you participating in, that's coming back full-fledged. And the only way for y'all to keep from being like crushed like bugs, because I keep hearing clatil, bro. I've been hearing that for like 2 days now, and that's off the movie Ants. But I'm a big ass kid. What do you want from me? Okay, I watched cartoon movies, but the movie Ants, he was performing alchemy. Okay, he was the one with the turban like head wrap, and he made this. He was using water as a healing. Some of you could be water signs. Some of you may be water healers. Okay. I don't know. The waters are significant though. Just take that as a resonance, okay? He kept saying clatil. So that could mean something to somebody, okay? It means something to somebody. Nonetheless, whatever this love portal is, this opposite pendulum swing that is coming back here, you're supposed to choose love this time. Again, this don't have to be relationships. It don't have to be any of that. You have to choose. It can even be self-love, that you love yourself more than the things that what you've done. And you feel like you deserve better. You feel me? Like you gotta feel like you deserve better. Okay. For those of you that decide that, when that portal comes, you make it through. And this other pendulum at the same time, it's almost like a split. Like there is a slight, maybe there's a delay in this pendulum. I don't know why I'm doing this. And some of y'all may be left-hand pathers. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know, if you know what the left-hand pathers mean, okay? So anyway, some of you may be left-hand path, but I'm gonna let you know right now, they took left-hand path, what it really means, and they flipped it or inverted it, and you've been using it wrong. The end, you know, but that story's for other days, bro. The story's for other days. But anyways, there can be a slight delay in the left-hand path pendulum swing. It coming back. The reverberation of it, there's a slight delay, maybe by seconds, okay? Maybe by seconds, and seconds can interpret into days. I feel like it's days. I feel like one portal comes, this is the love portal. You hopping through that portal, you miss whatever this left-hand path inversion is, inversion pendulum swing, okay? You miss it. If you don't, you know, that shit is gonna take you out. And that's just the bottom line. Am I supposed to say this pretty to people that practice occult knowledge and all that dark shit from the left-hand path? I'm supposed to say it cute or not? Because I feel like that whoever I'm talking to, y'all big Billy badasses, y'all big boys and big girls, y'all got this shit. Like, there's no reason for us to keep coddling and patting each other on the back. What I'm telling you, you better don't choose to love this time, that whatever is a part of this contract, because it's something about this person not wanting to let go of the people that are a part of this contract, and they're willing to take you all down with them. It's like, hey, they want buddies in the fucking sunken place. They want buddies in purgatory too. You know, it's the energy like that. This person knew that when they got y'all involved. Somebody could be a Virgo, picking up on Virgo now, okay? And something is about this person may have a very putrid smell or a rancid smell to them. It can even be their cloak, their cloth. Somebody could just have a rancid smell, it could smell like burnt, spoiled milk. And I don't know how that's possible, but what you're smelling on this person, that's their soul burning. Their soul is already burning. And their vessel is just waiting to catch up, because remember, what happens in the spiritual world happens way before this. And it's something about the same thing with the two pendulum swings, spiritual and physical, you know, light and dark, love and maybe ego, materialism, lower vibrational, lower bowels, pits of hell, some shit like that. But literally there's a short amount of time. I'm talking about got a short window. I ain't forcing nobody to do nothing, but it's just kind of like choose love and embrace your shadow, or choose love and I don't know if they go hand in hand together or something like that, because whatever this is that this person had y'all doing, it was not your shadow. That was not your shadow. I don't know what to call it. It was not your shadow. Where this person may be saying, come up over here, you know, I'm going to teach you how to conquer your shadow. I got the quick fixes. We do this and we do this like that. Child, not if y'all was attacking nobody. That's not the way to do it. That is never the answer. That's never the answer. And I know that I got people out here that's like this. We be fucking people up. And you know, to each his own. But maybe those people know the rules and they know what rules not to cross. They know what laws to abide by. You know what I mean? Like that. But with this person, whatever they were leading y'all to, it had nothing to do with the shadow. With you merging with your shadow or conquering your shadow. There is no quick fix, no antidote, no anything for like that. This person was literally dragging y'all straight to hell with them. They want companions. And it's like when y'all get down there, it's like, or get there, there is no down there. Don't be confused, collective. There's no down there. It is a different realm. It's almost like, again, like I was saying before, a realm on top of a realm, being squashed in between realms. That could be the feeling. Like some of y'all can feel like the fucking walls are closing in. Pendulum swing. I don't know what this. But choose with love. Love is the most powerful force. Okay, we're still good. Choose love over fear. That's what it is. This person was leading y'all down a path of fear-based. It has nothing to do with your shadow. Like it don't make sense. And this person could have been like very like, yeah, if you don't hurry up and do this, it's gonna be the end of the world. And then like somebody is kind of, you know. I think I'm kind of like that, you know, but I ain't gonna lead people to the slaughter. I don't like followers. Anyways, I'll squirrel. Choose love over fear and your life will transform. Okay? Maybe one of the pendulums is love. Maybe one of the pendulums is fear. Okay? But there are more leads than you know. This person connected to some dark shit. And this don't have nothing. Like, people got to understand that there's a difference. Like, we don't just live in a dualistic type of nature. We live in a multifaceted type of nature. So if I could break it down really, really quick before I move on to this card and then pull from the tarot deck or pull from the divine messages deck, right? If I have a light side, right? I'm going to have a light, feminine, masculine, a light, lower, and higher. You know how many aspects that is? 4. You feel me? Okay. I'm going to have a higher self, divine, feminine, and masculine. I'm going to have a lower self, divine, feminine, masculine. I'm going to have a dark nature, divine, feminine, and masculine, lower dark nature, divine, feminine, and masculine, higher dark nature. Does that make sense? Now you know why they say you are a divine, multifaceted, multidimensional being. That is why. There is not just simply just dualistic here. And we are going into times where numbers are infinite. Do you know what I mean? So that means that you have infinite possibilities of being every other thing except for whatever this person wanted you to be. See, this is like one way and only way. This is one way in, one way out. This could be a gang initiation type of thing. This could be a blood oath type of thing here. Smile now, cry, laugh now, cry later. You know, that's a cult thing. I said it. I called it. I said it. I said it. That laugh now, cry later shit, that's a cult. It made me wonder why my ex got that bullshit on him. I'm like, what will make you get that? That's a cult shit. That's that cult initiation tag. It's just one of them. But anyways, embrace your shadow. The shadow holds the truth you need. Did y'all find truth with this person? Or did y'all just find fear-based that forced you to do a lot of things? So I'm talking to a group of people, a group, a dynamic. Again, that word, transform. Okay? Decepticons are significant. I think I'm going to pull one more. I don't know if y'all can see this, but, you know. Daisies are significant, or a person's name could be Daisy, or it could be Maisie. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all funny. Mm. Face what you've avoided. Avoidance is a chain in disguise. There's that another chain. I'm telling y'all, somebody trying to drag y'all to hell with them. They don't want y'all to make this love portal. I don't know. What's the love portal? Y'all gonna give it to me? It could be a Venus portal. It could be a Venus conjunction portal. Y'all may want to check up on when the next highest vibration. Now we have Fridays, which is the day of Venus. It could be when Venus is the brightest in the sky, when Venus is in conjunction with something else, maybe where Venus lies in your planetary alignment, where it rises in your birth chart. You know, it could be many different things. I'm still learning about this astrology, the astrological aspect of the nature of spirituality and everything that is that we do, so I can give out better messages here, because everybody don't understand me in terms of quantums or physics or spirituality, but that occult knowledge, that left hand path shit, that witchcraft, that, you know, the astrology stuff, all that stuff, bro. Like, people understand me in the different aspects, in the aspect of business. When we're talking business, this all has a spiritual component to it. All of it, religious factors, cultural factors here, anything that you can name, it has a spiritual component. The basis to all things here on this plane of existence is spiritual. Everything, everything. And I feel like a lot of you have been in groups where you have been robbed and deprived because of your lack of knowledge. Remember, man perishes for a lack of knowledge, you know? And I feel like for a lack of knowledge, yeah, a lot of people look towards mentors and leaders here that teach you how to follow and not to lead. And, you know, I really don't blame y'all. I really can't say it's y'all fault or anything like that. And I feel like maybe when y'all awaken to what it really was that y'all were participating in, some of you more darker and sinister than others, and y'all were okay with that. But again, some of y'all went real far out and you have to swim real far back. And you know, I don't feel like there is for those of you that decide, even if it's in the last of the days, or you know what I mean, you decide that this is not the path you want to turn over a new leaf. And this is not like come to mama, you know, it's not that energy. Not to sound all like, you know, some people will get all mushy and they'll feel some type of way, and I'm a mushy person over here, okay? So it's like, but with that being said, like, some people stray really, really, really far, and they do still decide they get that far out, and they decide that they want to take a chance and swim all the way back because they feel like that they swam all the way out that way and there was nothing, or it wasn't as they were promised, the promised land, you know? And I feel like that this is that type of person that led a group of people down that path or really, really, really far out. And y'all got out there and realized that this person was planning on tying y'all together and using y'all as a fucking life raft. Because it's giving that energy. This person has that Tom Hanks and Wilson type of energy. I keep getting desolation, but it's like Desolation Island. What is that man? He's something. He's bald. He travels around the world. One of his shows is called Destination Something. And then he also has an eating show as well. Kind of like an eat, play, pray, love type of thing. Minus the love. I've never seen him really get any tail, but you know. But face what you've avoided. Avoidance is a chain in disguise. What you are not willing to face still controls you. Heavy Aquarius energy right now. Stop you carrying what is not yours. And that's just period. That burden is not yours to bear. And you also need to release suppressed emotions because they are not yours. They this person's. And this person just trying to walk on out the door. You know, I can't whistle, but you know, like that, and just pack their shit and then just go on because it's like, I'll see you in hell, my good friends. Like literally, this is how somebody energy is towards y'all. And it's quite crazy because what? I know where I'm going next. You know, we're going to do some planets. We're going to do some astrology, some houses here. And we'll pull on the planets and then we'll go get some more divine messages and we'll close out with some tarot, maybe in with some more lighter messages, you know, some mindful messages. I'm telling y'all, bro, I cannot make this shit up. Destruction. For those of you that know this is not your message, don't take offense in this message because there are people that need to hear it. And you know, every message ain't meant to be catered and be all cutesy for us to all laugh at. Some people really need fucking help out there. So pipe down for those of you in the collective that may be talking crap, because I don't want to hear that shit. For real, for real. Destruction is right here. I'm going to toss it down on the floor. Death and rebirth, Osiris energy, Ashe. So you know what that destruction is giving me, Seth? I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out. But Tawaret, we got Genesis here. In the beginning, there was darkness and there was the void. Oh, and there was the abyss. What is this person? What kind of gate was this person trying to open? A ninth gate, a final gate, a ninth gate. Y'all remember that movie, The Ninth Gate, with Arnold Schwarzenegger? It was kind of like Armageddon, like his Armageddon movie, but it was called the Ninth Gate. That could be significant. The second house is significant. Patiently get what you want and get what you need. This person was trying to use y'all energy to harvest other people's energy, particularly. I don't know if it was divine beings, but it could be people that had the ability of death and rebirth. Christos energy, Christ energy here. Confirmation. Some of y'all knew, some of y'all didn't, but they tricked you into helping target people that had the ability of death and rebirth here. Healers of death and rebirth, even death angel, light angel energy here. Okay. Scorpio energy as well, because that's about death and rebirth. Hermit energy as well. That's that Virgo energy as well. Okay. They wanted you to help them harness this death and rebirth energy so they can open up some type of portal in the abyss or portal to the abyss. Take this as it resonates here. But since a lot of y'all possibly walked away this person, they just still been out doing shit and they still have some type of attachment or something to y'all energy. Do y'all have like some type of chains or something that the whole group has? Throw that shit out. Burn it in the fire. You need to pray over it. You need to extract your energy from it because it could be chains. Because you know how some groups and stuff, rappers groups, celebrities groups, other groups and stuff, y'all get chains, y'all get bracelets. Some women, y'all get anklets. And it could be a mixture of y'all here. You don't have to identify as man or woman. You can identify as trans. You can identify as a part of the community. Nonetheless, it's something here about chains. And if y'all got chains to be a part of this group, those chains are cursed and hex. They continue to give this person a portal and access to your energy where they siphon your energy and they keep doing bullshit in your energy to try and drag y'all to hell to within. Okay. Gemini is significant information to explain, communication about, resulting from the fluctuations of, remember I said that pendulum swing, Gemini lovers energy, the fluctuations of, somebody got something to explain. Maybe this person disappeared on y'all. Maybe y'all can't get in touch with this people, this person, this people. This person may have a legion of entities attached to them, but I'm talking about they are trying to open up order. They're trying to open up some type of portal. Union, Sobek and power. Sobek, union and power. Sobek. Child, y'all know it's Mercury retrograde. Y'all know my words are going to be. The fish don't fry in the kitchen. The beans don't burn on the grill. It took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. But now we're up in the big leagues. Baseball could be significant. Missouri could be significant. St. Louis can be significant. My dirty inside tongue. Don't remember whatever part. But as long as we living, it's lunatic player, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, batter up. I'm the first to swing. Murphy Lee could be significant. Somebody's name could be Murphy. Somebody's last name could be Murphy. Somebody's name could be Lee. Okay. Somebody trying to have a death and rebirth. Somebody is trying to steal y'all somebody trying to steal y'all reincarnation. Y'all ability to reincarnate, death and rebirth. Jesus, Osiris, Osiris is the Osiris is the Egyptian Jesus. Before Jesus was Jesus, Christ was Christ, there was Osiris, okay? The resurrection. And before that, you have the sun. When the sun goes into its declination on the 21st, and the sun is dead for 3 days, it goes into its cross. I'm telling y'all this astrology right here. And then it finally rises where it goes back into its incline to go towards its highest peak through its cycle throughout the year to its highest peak of the sun. Then it goes into a declination again. Okay. And when it hits its lowest point, lowest peak, it's on December the 21st, winter solstice, the day of death. It dies on the cross. It stays there for 3 days. Those are the December the 21st. Were second, third, and fourth are the darkest days of the year. Look it up, astrologically speaking. On the 25th, the sun is reborn. And it goes into its inclination period towards spring solstice here. Okay. Aries is here. Energies to meet the challenge of your desires regarding resulting from the honesty and strength of this person is trying to steal your ability to regenerate, death and rebirth. They want another life cycle here to fuck people over again. They don't want to die. They want y'all to go in their place. It's some weird, crazy, creepy shit right here. Neptune energy. Inspire others with, be prepared to sacrifice for, and yielding is the way to. So Neptune here. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to cover up the divine. Divine, y'all stay with me here. We know how we do. Y'all know we get kind of crazy over here, so that is what it is. Boy, your girl be moving like Bruce Lee up in this house. What? I've been doing Tai Chi. I'm feeling myself a little bit lately. So let me know if y'all can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear your girl. I know I cut out for a few seconds, but we're good. We're back into effect. Let me go back while we wait. Hold on. Y'all, I be tripping. What? You got to put that cold stuff on it. Let me see it. I mean, you got to put cold on it, son. And you busted it. Bro, I'm going to have to snatch him from basketball. Can I be a mother like that? Like, oh my God, my baby, you got your lip busted. Like, no, you can't play basketball anymore. You know? It's true. You got to snatch him from basketball. Okay, so we're good. Make sure y'all put a 1 in the chat to let me know y'all can still hear me. Before I continue on, yeah, the spirit is saying this person is definitely disconnected. Okay. Y'all can hear me? Yes. 1 in the chat, a 2 in the chat, 5, not any number. Just say you can hear me. Put an ear in the chat. Amun Ra, Ashe, creation, Selkis, healing, and Saturn. Be realistic about, be concerned about what you must wait before you can. I changed the tune and dynamic so y'all can see me better. I be forgetting to cut off the Wi-Fi, y'all. The alchemical force, Heka, sun energy. I'm telling you, this is a transformation portal right here. And I'm telling you, it may be coming right after Mercury retrograde because there's Mercury, mercurial. Is there a such thing as sun being in conjunct with Mercury? I'm still learning, so y'all bear with me. Libra energy, there's that balance. That's that pendulum swing, I'm telling you right now. Anubis, transformation with Libra. Somebody literally, the Libra talks about relationships, the beauty of do it with your partners and transformation. Somebody is trying to take y'all, steal y'all death and rebirth. Genesis for a new beginning here. Ace of Wands. In the 9th house, spiritual values, long range thinking or travel. What is to be shared? I know I'll be theatrical. What y'all gonna do with me? It's the messages. Listen. 11th house, exploration, faith and wisdom with Isis energy, freedom, associations, your circle of friends. What was the card before that? I want y'all to listen real quick. Inspire others with, be prepared to sacrifice for. Yielding is the only way to. Be prepared to sacrifice who? Your freedom, association, your circle of friends. 11th house energy. And something is picking up momentum. I don't know what that means, but somebody will. Exploration, faith and wisdom, Isis. Somebody trying to open up a door and they're trying to travel away from the destruction while y'all reap all the fucking damage of whatever this soul contract is. I don't know what this is. I'll be learning when I do the messages here. They go Pisces, your dreams, your idealization of, be a part of something overwhelming and spirituality to ultimately experience, trusting your psychic knowledge of, resulting from the indecision or of or about. And then justice, Sekhmet energy here. Sekhmet could be the destructive force. I feel sorry for your mother type of shit, you know, especially if you get in her way. She know like humans. Sekhmet know like humans. Okay. It's like, what do you mean? We're all humans. Okay. Tijuana is significant. Oh, Teotihuacan is significant. Serpent gods are significant here. Alcabulin. Okay. And I'm not just throwing out stuff. Like, I didn't even see that card. It's just stuff that's coming up as well. Cards are coming out. Divine. They say you are truly blessed. Reciprocity is there. They want you to accept your gifts in their totality. That's the only way you're going to reclaim them back for this person. But if y'all got chains or something that links y'all together, y'all need to get rid of it. Okay. I'm only going to pull Pule. Pule. P-U-L-E. Interesting. The truth is the truth and a lie isn't in it. Keep speaking your truth. Okay? Angels are significant. Y'all may know something. Y'all may got that occult knowledge. 1111 is in the reverse. Remember when I said something was inverted? Me time is in the reverse. Child, this person, whoever he is, I'll say you're not in good hands. I'll say you're in good hands in the reverse. You're not in good hands with him. You were never in good hands with him. Okay? This person is a charlatan. They definitely are disconnected. And they've been I cannot make this shit up. They've been recruiting people and they are disconnected. They are disconnected and recruit. I'm telling you, bro. Artemis in the reverse. Somebody could have a symbol of like the archer or some type of archery on a necklace. Somebody could have like it could look like Sagittarius, but it means something else. Open wide, let go of material things. This that portal. And stop worrying. Ladder to success. This is this person's energy. They are a sneaky, slithering little snake. Stop trying to relate to people who simply can't relate to themselves. They're talking to you. Tiamat is talking to you. She's sending people a portal where you will be secure. Cannot make it up. And there goes Sekhmet right here. Sekhmet. You want to know what it says? Divinity is the embodiment of doing. Didn't I say that in the beginning? I said, why do I feel like that I be talking right now? I am talking to somebody. It could be this person. And I said, I'm picking up on the energy where I'm saying like, this needs to be done, this and this and that. And it really don't matter because some people just simply just won't do the work. It says right here, divinity is an embodiment of doing. Okay. Taking action before Sekhmet shows up. I feel sorry for people who is in her path of wrath. Okay. Bastet is significant. What's tongue cat? Is that a mushroom? Tongue cat? Yeah, you need to check yourself, whoever you are. Whoever y'all are, check yourself. For something that you are connected to, it goes blank there. They may want me to stop. Solange is significant. Consider where you are right now. Was it worth it? This could be y'all angels, y'all spirit guides talking to you. Law number 9. Then I say something about 9. Maybe not. Shit, I don't be knowing. They suggest that bad. Remember I said all our multiplistic natures, okay? People are complex and everything is a spectrum of expression, and there is more than perspective in any given situation or challenge. Law of relativity, number, okay? With the 1111 in the reverse. This person been having y'all backwards. Universal laws, 12 foundational principles, and occult knowledge. Y'all may know it is something else. There's still 12. There may be 11 here in the occult wisdom. I forget, I heard that book a long time ago. But nonetheless, the universal laws, they don't change, okay? They just call it by a different way, or they describe it a different way. You know, law of the pendulum swing, law of perpetual, what is it called? Forget, I have the occult books, okay? Definitely, and I definitely threw them, okay? I started burning them because I thought that I was against God and that God was going to, you know, me to hell. So I started burning them because I became scared, okay? Years ago. These laws are part of Hermetic teachings and can differentiate. And can definitively, I don't know how I'll be right, and be linked back to many different cultures, including ancient Bao, Machu Picchu. We seen Machu Picchu is closely related. And it helps us to live in alignment with the world around us. Okay? Universal laws. And there are 12 of them. Dharma. Okay? Some of them may have 2 months. I had already pulled those out. Y'all may have a 2-month window. What's happening in 2 months? We're in July, August, September. What's in September? Memorial Day? September? Memorial Day? We did just have 4th of July, Independence Day. Memorial Day is in September, right? And there's also a President's Day in September, if I'm not mistaken. Is it President's Day? Child, don't be knowing nothing. No, I don't know. These holidays, these things. All I know is what I'm doing right here, right now with myself. You know, the messages that I give out. Divine want me to know about the Gregorian holidays and remember them, I will. You know, a holiday in September, 9/11. Okay, it's not a holiday, but it's a day of high celebrations or high energy on this earth here. The Lyrans are here. Okay, some of your ancestors, some of you could be Lyran star seeds here from Canis Major. Okay, and we got the law of vibration. The day of 9/12, September the significant after September the 11th is very significant. Okay. And it came out, law of vibration. It came out. It says everything is in constant motion. One's vibrational frequency can inform that nothing ever stands still. Everything is either being pushed or pulled towards something. This person trying to pull y'all to like drag me to hell like energy while they take y'all death and rebirth energy, open up a portal, and they cheat death while y'all stand in their place. Salah. Find the lesson in what you went through, then you will heal from it. And do what feels right. And that's just the bottom line. And they're saying that's the message that they are giving through me, the dual alchemists. Okay? Okay? You definitely went through a lot, whoever you are. That's because this person put y'all through a lot. Some people feel like, again, that they can never, they feel like that they can never come back from things here, but you definitely can. I keep I'm picking up something. I don't know how to say this word. Oh, it's a stone, sardonyx. I've been picking up on it before. I picked up on it in another message, sardonyx, okay? Onyx, black onyx, sardonyx is significant. Sardonyx, I think that's how I say it. I also been picking up on another stone. I've been picking up on it'll come to me. The last name Ali is significant. Muslims are picking up on that heavy, and not just because I wanted a niqab. Okay, been picking up on heavy Muslim. This person could be heavily Muslim. Hear me? We got Scorpio, the sixth house, work and routine, the mystic, 11th house, that's there again, Pisces, that's there again, and Chiron, inner hip. Give me 4 from this deck, 4 that these people need to pay attention to, that they need. Didn't I say Venus? Baby, I love confirmation. Venus. Say what? Can I don't channel 6th house, chance and opportunity here. Chance and opportunity is with your Venus, whatever that means for you. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I don't need to be I don't need to be as vague as possible. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. These people know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Somebody is looking for a way out. Maybe you don't want to ask me directly. You know, one of the people you attack. Maybe you attack divine beings who energy I've been picking up on, and I've been picking up on y'all energy. And maybe y'all too afraid, too prideful, whatever the case may be, to ask for help. So here's the messages, okay? Y'all know how to pay it forward when it works out. Y'all know apologies are in order. The first step is apologizing, or even making things right, doing right by people. And you can do it anonymously, however you choose to. But if and what I say helps you, pay it forward to another being there which needs it. I'm dead ass serious. Or it can be taken away from you, not by me, but by the divine. Somebody's name is Leslie. Somebody's name is Tiger, nickname. 4th house, home and family, love and beauty. Venus energy. We got Mercury. I'm telling you, something is very significant about after Mercury, between Mercury retrograde, when it goes into full, I guess, or when it goes direct, okay? When Mercury goes direct between then and September 11th, is something significant about a portal there, okay? Wherever Venus placement is in your 4th house. I don't know, as it refers to your house, okay? Or as it refers to your 7th house, okay? Or get ancestral messages of the souls here. What would y'all want to say to people on tarot? And then y'all got me. Y'all got me. You'll tell me what to do. Nebuchadnezzar is significant. Nebuchadnezzar. Okay? I never say that right, but 6th, chance and opportunity in the reverse. I'm telling you right now, between Mercury and wherever Venus is between now, Mercury direct and retrograde, that your chance and opportunity is going to be. And then what? The visionary in the reverse. You're going to total darkness. I don't know what to tell people. I don't know what to say. That's the message. That's the message. With the visionary in the reverse, hell, if you have a vision, you can't see, right? Isn't that total darkness? So I definitely could be a Taurus. Mm. Hold on, y'all. I gotta send my daughter some money real quick. Send her. Okay, y'all. I apologize, but I definitely had to. Hopefully, y'all can still hear me. Yeah, now my screen is fucking that, bro. You can't ignore. Nice. No bullshit. Soon learning. There is a Mercury direct, September the 11th. Your window. Anger. You'll find out that this person, that man who is trying to repress you, whoever this is, okay? Guys, give me the Venus energy, this Venus energy for each. And thank you, Spirit, Divine Spirit. Protect my energy, magnify my reinforcements when it comes to my protective shield, my protective armor, over my mind, body, soul, spirit, and all of my chakras. Body is a whole madman. Somebody playing a sacrifice here on 9/11. Venus died. This is the portal. I'm telling you, you're being guided towards help. Okay? Spirit saying, have me communicating to you. Fourth house, family and home. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know what this cast darkness is, but bro. Soon, it keep coming out. Fourth house, soon. Like some of y'all you're getting another chance so you can guide your family out of darkness because something is about to happen. September, August, and September known as the hottest months. You can be going through a lot of rolling blackouts, okay? Just so people know, not fear mongering or anything, but a lot of rolling blackouts. So yesterday, when I stepped outside, and I step outside my pets and stuff like that. But yesterday I stepped outside to take a walk. And the first time yesterday, maybe the first time, whatever. And when I stepped outside, I don't really know if it was a flash per se or a premonition. I don't know how to explain it, bro. I seen a flash. It was like the sun got extremely bright for like a few seconds. And it was like, it sent like a wave through the body. And I don't know if anybody else felt that yesterday. This was around 4 o'clock, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. yesterday. And that's when the sun is at its peak. But I opened the door, I stepped outside on the porch, and mind you, there's plenty of awning and stuff like that. It's like they done ate and everything. And it's that damn 7-year-old and that 6-year-old, bro. Them kids need playground time. They need their backyard back. They need space back, bro. Mercury, mind and speech, message of warning. I want to get out. I'm ready to get out of this energy. Boy, I'll tell you the fucking truth. Yeah, I promise. Like, no fucking way. The interferences. I'm gonna get over this message. I don't think I'm gonna even do tarot, honestly. The interferences lately in my messages, they are fucking crazy insane to me. Chance and opportunity with repression. Chance and opportunity in the reverse with repression. She fucking with him, he hitting her. It's just like, bro, like, come on, like the interruptions, and bro, it'd be cool, calm, and collective until I get on these lives, until I get ready to do a read. And then they get to start going fucking haywire. And I sage, I Palo Santo over them. I air this bitch out. I feng shui, I tai chi, I every fucking thing. But as soon as I get to doing readings, somebody gets to throwing that fucking hoodoo, voodoo, witchy, bitchy shit towards the house. And the kids get to acting like fucking donkeys over here. Running ass naked past here after I said not to. Hitting each other, fighting, throwing shit, making hella noise, causing disruptions, blowing up my fucking phone back to back. Don't none of this shit go on. Everything, yo, bro, I'll be over here so bored, don't nothing be going on. As soon as I get ready to give out these messages, boom, interference every time. And not that my kids are interferences, but they are being used as distractions. I mean, every fucking time without fail. And I'm about to give out this message, and I'm about to get out of this motherfucking, this energy. For real, because this the messages, okay? We got Pisces, the visionary, in the reverse. There's about to be a period of darkness between, but I don't know, in September or something like that. Submission, burden of tears, physical pain, karmic message, and fears. Because what do people fear the most? Darkness. Groups of people, what they fear the most is darkness. They be over there doing all that black magic shit and that low vibrational shit because they really fear it. You know, they really fear it. That's the truth. People fear darkness. So that's why they succumb to it so easily, because it's harder to fight against it. It's scarier for them to fight against it. People fear their own shadow. Okay. That's the karmic message. And I want you to see how the karmic message is in black: fear and black karma. Okay. The black death, the black plague, blackness, darkness, pitch black, physical pain, child, burden of tears, and submission. Mirror effect. Some of y'all are being called to educate your children on what to do without lights. I don't know if that's for all of the collective or what, you know. And again, rolling blackouts. The way that we in the hundreds right now, and we're in July. Again, August and September are our hottest months, but we definitely need people that have resources, that are educators here. Whoever this person is, this could even be a person that was told that they get to escape scot-free if they took people that had the visions, the resources and stuff to help people during times of rolling blackouts, people who had the knowledge to purify water and stuff like that. And they binded people to some type of karmic contract here. Still don't change the fact that people need the resources. That's a way of redemption. Got me over here yelling, cussing their ass out, bro. Like, they fucking tripping over here. They don't have they don't have no set bedtime. I set a bedtime and kids look at me like they fucking crazy. I go to sleep before they do. Life be a complete mess sometimes, seriously. Seriously. Do y'all want me to do tarot or no? There's definitely a judgment call here, okay? That was the first card that stuck out to me before I even started the reading. Oh, boy. Man, turn the TV off and go to bed. You ate and everything. Go to bed. Did you hear me? And if you make me get up, it's going to be a problem. I mean, like a real problem. Multiple lovers in the reverse. But there are more links than you know. Multiple lovers in reverse. Whatever people had going on. Those are the links here. I'm talking, this is a person. Us with no cures for nothing. Ain't nobody worried about that, child. I'm not worried about that. Those aren't the messages that I'm aiming for. Collective, not worried about that. We know we good out here, child. Don't worry about that shit. Wealthy woman in the reverse. Syrian. Whoever this Syrian is, they've been doing all that black magic. It'll return back to them. That person is superficial and shallow. They have a lot of reckless sex. That person is a reptilian of a karmic bloodline. Andromeda and a wealthy man. Savior complex here. Perseus, Cassius is significant. Cassiopeia as well. Cassiopeia. Shit, okay. Those from the further lands, dark lands, those are known as the dark lands. This could be the darkness that's coming. We're talking about people from ancient times, from the further lands and the dark lands. These are known as the gatekeepers. Those of the lands is known outside of the ice wall here. You can't, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You can't traverse or trail past there and ever think that you're going to record anything or possibly come back. Okay, maybe, but you're not gonna make landfall anywhere because you got those further lands here that they are known as the gatekeepers of those that reside in the firmament, or AKA the ice wall, or AKA this plane of existence that we live on until it shifts and the new realm comes in. It's going to come down in a spiral and it's going to squash this realm. And that's the best way I know how to say it, energetically, spiritually speaking here. Okay. Some of you may be mediator of multiple races here. Okay. Some may be moved to Antarctica as that is thawing out. That's why all of those lands, one reason why they were allowed to continue to be frozen. So the resources there could be reserved because, mind you, and we don't have natural cures and stuff in any of the realms of the lands that we have. When Antarctica, as it thaws out, it has plenty of reserved resources, but everybody is not going to be able to partake in that. And that's not the first time that I've given out this reading here, you know. There could even be an airlifting event where people who have the capabilities to airlift anything and I don't know, quadrants, I hear quads, I don't know, will be guided to go over there and extract or use some of the resources to get natural cures, to create natural cures, to help people in the land. I don't really want to go further, bro. They just irritated the shit out of me. The reading be going well, even if it's heavy, and here come the kids, bro. Like, Page of Pentacles, learning, wisdom. Those with occult magic, you definitely may be being called to recover. In order to get your recovery, restoration, and even redemption, teach people what the fuck you know. Teach divine beings what you know. Y'all know well enough about energy manipulation, friendship, 3 of Cups. Look, it's right there. Recovery. Y'all did it for the dark. I don't understand why you can't do it for the light. Because the dark, whatever it is that you work for, is being defeated. It's been defeated. And what you do, the resources that y'all have, it's enough to help people to resist what is to come. You're not going to be able to just use it for yourself, you know. I feel like people have a choice. Procrastination. Okay, think of that. 10 of Cups. We seen 4th house. Procrastination, 10 of Cups, okay? There's something about Mercury retrograde with this 4th house. And we got harmony, 10 of Cups, and illusions with the 7 of Cups. Something will be unfulfilled. You, your families, you know, learning. And for those that know this message is not for you, it's like, you don't need to say nothing crazy. I can't even see y'all chat anyways. Since people calling my phone a billion times back to back to back, like I got hoes and shit. Like, don't nobody like me. Don't nobody talk to me. Don't nobody call my phone that much. It's only when interference is. It's only during readings, I promise y'all, that I suffer so many interferences. And people like, those are your kids. You shouldn't say that. They be quiet and unbothering me any other time. They be cool, they be fed, they be bathed, they be played, they be barbaried out, booked out, coloring out, playing out, phone, screen time out. And as soon as I get on this live, bro, it just be nothing but bullshit. A stagnation and prosperity. Like y'all, whoever this group is that I'm talking to, your money is not going to help you. Okay? Your money is not going to help you fight through the obstacles. The only thing that's going to help you is this fourth house energy. And when I say family, when I talk about 10 of cups, I'm talking about putting together heads, putting together knowledge and stuff, occult knowledge, mysticism, whatever it is, the dark magic that y'all know that y'all were using against people to mess with their contracts and stuff, that y'all were in this Knight of Wands energy, you know, use it wisely here because judgment is being cast at this time. Nine of Swords is here. New love is here. Remember I said something about Venus, you know, there's a way of reestablishment. Trust me. We're all going to need it, okay? Compassion and perseverance. Come on now. In order for us all to persevere, everybody going to have to work together. People don't understand it, but they will. Intuition. Come on now. Intuition and sorrow. People don't understand it, but they will. When this Five of Cups come around, everybody going to learn that they need to put their heads together in whatever area that they are skilled in, that you are knowledgeable in. It was never meant for you to ever succeed if you were a part of the darkness, the witchcraft, the occult practices and cults and covens. It was never meant for you to succeed. It was always meant for these people to steal your death and rebirth, death and transformative energy so they can try and escape death and think that they're going to go into Shambhala and escape it, leave us all out here fighting each other. But that's not going to be the answer. That's not the answer. Everybody got a level of knowledge and a taste of knowledge in different areas and skill sets and stuff, and occult knowledge and all these different forms of knowledge and spiritual practices. We're going to have to put that stuff together. That's just the bottom line. Hierophant, come on now. Hierophant with the star, come on now. The elixir, that's what I'm hearing. The elixir with the Justice card. So people can sit on their ass and dig in their nose if they want to, pick their nose all they want to, okay? The friendship is going to be needed. And people going to be surprised at who you were fooled with, who you didn't fool with before. And that's why I keep telling y'all all this black, white stuff here. Y'all can keep playing that bullshit if y'all want to. Okay. And I'm not saying that it's not a real thing. I'm talking about the people that are out here doing it and acting like they are superior. Child, there is no superior when God comes and bangs down the gavel. When the divine mother and the divine beings and those from ancient times, when they touch down, even those from the further lands, when they wave that wand and there's an energy shift and a plague of darkness falls upon most of the lands here, people gonna realize superiority don't mean a motherfucking thing. Shit, restoration and solitude. Come on, that's that hermit energy, darkness, poverty. Come on now. There is no such thing as superiority. When we all need to thrive, when we all need to make it. We need to make it as a whole, as a civilization, bro. It's not just us depending on our having compassion towards each other and working towards each other. You got to understand how many species depend on this earth. Sekhmet coming, if she is the black plague, the darkness, the dark justice, child, I'm not worried about me. I'm gonna be good. I ain't fucked up. And it's not a sense of like, I'm untouchable or nothing like that. It's more so like, you know, hey, if God say it's time for me to go ahead and transition and be reborn again, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm telling y'all, people don't want to know what I have seen. Okay. We got resilience and authority. New ideas, generosity. Didn't I say sharing them ideas? Okay. Tell me, divine, don't give me messages. Competition, manifestation, integrity. Child, because we're going to need it all. There's a group of people here that was working with some really dark forces, dark people, dark man, big organization, okay? And y'all have the knowledge, y'all have the traditional practices, and then y'all can put that together with healers and, people who have natural cures, healing hands, people who do all the other different areas. We're gonna need it, bro. We're gonna need it. People don't like hearing the messages, but those are the messages collective. Bro, I swear to God, bro. I swear, like, this is why I like, I don't swear to God. The most I know is what I mean. It's time for me to move. I need an avenue out of here. I need an alternative, bro. If anybody knows any place where I can rent away from here, a safe Airbnb, you can email me. I'll tell you my budget. I don't have to give out my budget online, but I do have a certain budget, okay? And I can afford somewhere else, trust me. This just is not it. I need me a place set up where I can actually do work. I need to be working on other stuff. I need to have, my children need space where they can play in a designated area, or I can set up in a designated area to do my readings, but also do other things. It's other stuff that I need to be doing. And it irritates me to not be able. It's not that I'm not able to. It's all these distractions, bro. And it makes me irritated. I feel like I am lackluster. I feel like I am lacking when I have a tendency to overdo things, but I feel like I am lacking when it comes to being of service, because when you know, you know. When you know, you know. It's not a question that I can't ask the Most High or the Divine Mother, any of the Divine Council or Supreme Beings. It's not a question that I can't ask that I won't get an answer to. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about me. And that's to be of service, and that's definitely to be of service. I can't do all things. I can't do everything myself. A lot of this information is meant for me to take on and pass and be knowledgeable and skilled about it, pass it on to somebody else who can really take that shit the distance, because I'm not going to be able to take everything the distance, and I'm not going to try. And it's just simply put, I'd rather work with people than work against people. And, for the people that think that they're about to come in and just swoon their way in and you about to, yeah, okay. I feel real sorry for folks, bro. They don't get with the program, and they definitely don't have to. And it's just like, it's sad for them. No, it's sad for their families. Because you got to think, like, these people, like us collective, even if they're on the dark side, their families are still depending on them. Let that sink in. Their families are still depending on them, bro. Those are the messages, And again, we don't fearmonger over here. We find solutions. Fuck that. We're in the energy of solutions. I got them. I know you got them. I know people who worked on the dark side, they have them. Because they know what's coming. And it's just as simple as that. But do we have a standing chance? Hell yeah. We damn sure do. Some of us are not going to be as affected as people think. And some people are simply going to be so heavily affected. Hey, they're not going to want to be here because they don't know what it's like. They fear the dark. They fear their shadows. They fear the Most High. But for those of us that, we all done made mistakes, okay? I make mistakes every single day with my children. I go off on them. I snap on them. Like, bro, they run naked. Like, bro, they be doing all kind of stuff. I don't ever claim to be perfect. This world is not about being perfect, okay? I feel like that the solution, a big part of a part of all of our life's journey was for us to come together in times of peril. We there, bro. We are there. And everybody has all these resources and people want to be stingy. You're not going to save you and all your family with being stingy. And it's just the bottom line. God will never allow it, And it's like kind of mean for me to say that for people that kind of like gatekeep and stuff like that. But it is the truth. Like the Most High doesn't allow, there's not enough allotment here for us to be stingy and gatekeep everything. Gatekeep some things, yes. But for the most part, when we have the knowledge, we get the downloads, we do the work, we choose to be of service and honor our contract, be of service to the collective. Bro, it calls for us to share. And although I have learned my lesson when it comes to sharing, oversharing, giving people access who don't deserve it, I learned my lesson there. It's not going to change the fact that still at a point in time, I'm going to have to share this knowledge with people who are on the other side, and they're going to have to share their resources with me and anybody else, bro, because we're going to need it for our survival as a whole. And that's why for the karmics here that want to be in competition and that want to one up me or anyone else in the collective, that's why you weren't chosen. That's why it's not the battalion, the torch was never given to you, because you want the things for fame. You want the gifts for fame, but you would never know what to do when it comes time to lead a people, help a people, cure a people, give out the messages, come up with fresh and new ideas, and even let that ego go, let differences go, let these false beliefs of, you know what I mean? Superior and inferior complexes go, and work with people you never would deem yourself to work with. You simply just don't have it. But humble, everybody gonna have a chance to be humble. That's for sure. You know, that's why I show y'all all parts of me. Because if I'm a fucked up individual, you hate me, whatever the case may be, it don't change the fact that I have a lot of fucking knowledge and solutions, bro. And I have the connections, and it's many, many, many others like me, people that will fool with me and work with me, some people that won't, but the people that won't, they're even going to find that I'm going to need them, they're going to need me, you know? So it really don't like all the slander campaigns, smear campaigns and rumors, like, okay, we'll see when it's dark. We'll just see when it's dark. No heat, no air, you know, no lights, no air, no purified working, no pure water. We'll see when it's dark, you know? And it's just the bottom line. Those are the messages, collective. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in, no matter how crazy and ghetto and chaotic it may get over here. Trust me, your girl is in the working. Y'all remember when it used to be so peaceful during my readings, you know, at the other house and stuff? I mean, I had my little interruptions and stuff like that, but for the most part, it was pretty peaceful. I had things very in order, you know, everything in its place. It's all over the place as I may seem. I really do not, I am having to get used to this, not having things going a certain way. Like, I don't like that. I feel like if everything is straight and in order and in its place and everything is just like ABCD, you know, and maybe it's times are over to be like that for any of us to be like that. But, you know, I feel like that only then am I allowed to be a free spirit, because I know no matter how wild I get, you know, with my energy, in my own respects, okay? No disrespect to nobody, but I know no matter how wild I get with my energy, how free it gets, how big it gets, every other thing is already in place and in order. And I almost can't stomach to not have a level of, it's control. It's a control problem. It's a control problem. Yep. It's a control problem. It's a control problem. Yep. Can't deny it. And I just don't like that things are out of place. Like, I'm noticing the like OCD patterns starting to come back. I'm trying to fight them, you know, because I know it's not time for that. It's not really time for that. My channel's not going to be perfect. My messages are not going to be perfect. The area, the setup is not going to be perfect. It's just going to be what it is, bro. And I'm still going to give out the messages and they're going to be fucked up and they're going to be interrupted, bro. And we just going to have to like, you know, like if y'all fool with me, I ask that y'all continue to support me. And it's just how it is until, you know, one day it can be back in order or until, you know, chaos is the order. You know, chaos is the new, the newness, the thing that order comes out of. New order comes out of this chaos, okay? And I don't know what that's like, but, you know, sure am ready. Since I already know, for me, it's like knowing the beginning, knowing pretty much, feeling all the gaps of everything that didn't make sense. Now they make sense. And then I've already been in, or what is known as the end. Now, don't let me scare nobody with that. So I know these parts right here. It's this part that I don't know nothing about. And in this part, bro, like I am like Humpty Dumpty set on the wall. I'm like, you know, Jack and Jill up the hill to catch a pail of water type of shit. And it feels like, I don't know. It's a very new energy to me because I don't know. Life needs to be very structured for me. And if it's not, I get really irritable. Okay. So if y'all see me struggling with the energy, that's what it is. That's my daughter. It's time for me to get off of the messages here, get off of the live. I'm going to release you. First off, I'm going to say a prayer, serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. We cannot change. The courage to change the things we can and work together. And the wisdom to know the difference.
It has 0 ice in there.
I don't like ice.
I did not like ice.
Are you going to see my tattoo?
No, I'm closing. I'm coming. I said I was closing. I don't care. I don't care either. So. Cleanse and purify this energetic field at this time, most high God source. From all the crazy, chaotic fucking energy that my life can be. Nonetheless, keep my mind, body, soul, spirit pure, no matter the circumstances and my surrounding environment here, no matter how chaotic it may be. Still allow for my messages to come out unfiltered and untainted by the chaotic energy and nature that my life is in at this current state. Ashe? Allow for ultimate healing, cleansing, and purification, as well as protection of all the energies that reside up in this energetic field. As I release all of the collective energy back to their respective places with love and light, protection, healing, as well as knowledge and wisdom on how to move forward, how to heal, grow, evolve, and ascend as you would have it, most high, divine source, as well as the divine mother. Ashe. Release any and all other energies, especially these dark and negative, low vibrational energies, back to their respective places, wherever it is that they may be. If it's the darkness, if it's the pits of hell, if it's purgatory, send them back from which they came, and close our doors, portals, and windows to and from those energetic fields, those spaces, severing any and all energetic cords and cords of manipulation, cords of ties, cords that I have attached to, or that I have allowed to attach to me, both known and unknown. Retract all of my energy at this time in a state of healing, balance, and its optimal highest peak. At its most revitalized and renewed best. Child, like these kids, like, I also ask for healing and restoration of all of our circumstances, especially mine. Allow my external to reflect my internal. Reestablish and reinstate balance and peace of my life, as well as the collective's life, to allow me to do my job as effectively and sufficiently as possible. Bro, you cannot walk through the camera with no shirt on. I don't know when y'all gonna understand that or not. No shirt, naked. No, none of that. You can't walk through the camera. As my energy is being returned back to me, cleansed, purified, renewed, made more high vibrational. Give me a second. Made more vibrational when it left. Please heal and seal all leaks in my aura, field, and subtle bodies at this time. I ask for extreme healing, inner healing, outside healing, external healing of my mind at this time, my third eye and crown chakra. It's a mental magic, illusion, magic, manipulation of the mind, space of my conscious mind or subconscious mind to cause me any chaos, any type of ill feelings or any type of low vibrational adverse effects. I hereby declare it to be made null and void. I declare dominion and authority for all spirits and strongholds of confusion, mental manipulation, manipulation of my stability and my family structure, my children's structure, our purity, our innocence, our communications and our connections, as well as messages, as well as what it is that I'm gifted and divinely guided to do on a daily basis. I ask for restoration in all areas of my life so I can be in guidance and of help and of service to the collective, how the divine sees me fit to be. I'm tired of the interferences, bro. You go through the middle door. Because of like, they will report my video for sexual content and stuff like that. You walk through without a shirt. Is that all the stuff? It's high. I know passions are high. I know everybody irritated about all the heat and stuff like that. Like, hell, everybody fucking irritated. Like, especially for those of y'all that got to get out there, you got to go to work, you got to in and out of your car. Those of you that work outside, you know, those of you that do any type of outside work or, you know, you have to be outside for most parts of your day. I know it's hella stressful. The heat gets hot and stuff. It makes us hella irritated. So, yeah. But, yeah, I release y'all with love and light. I'm going to close this message, this session, and any and all energetic channels and doors and portals and windows to and from all energetic fields and heal and seal them with a divine blinding light and purification light of the Supreme Divine Council at this time. Ashe. That's the messages. Thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in. I will catch y'all on the next one, collective. And thank y'all for y'all love and support. Peace and Godspeed. Y'all know how I do.